M0FXB, welcome to my channel. Let's look at the firmware on our FTDX101D. Very easy. Just push function, then go to extension settings. You've got choices here, software version, and there it all is. Mine is all current apart from at the top here, volume -22 is now 23. And this is, we're now in like May 2023. So I'm just going to quickly chuck that in. Bye for now. Firmware FTDX101D. To format your SD card on your Yaesu FTDX101, you're going to need to, well, format it on your PC first, I would, if you've never used it before. Then get it and put it into your machine. You'll get this saying setup. Click setup. Then go down to SD card, which is the second one down, and then format. Click OK, and it's going to format it for you. Now, it's really important you do this because it adds the files that you're going to use to then add your firmware files. Once you've done this, eject it and then put it into the adapter on your PC for SD card to, to USB basically. And you can buy these adapters inexpensively. Format's complete. We can push it, take it out. This is the adapter I've got, and I just got it plugged into a USB which connects to my PC. And then we'll look at the file that appears on our PC. To download the firmware, go to Yaesu's site here, click Files, scroll down and click Firmware Update. And it's May 2023. You'll get this zip file here. And then what I would do is put that somewhere in one of, I've got many files here. So we're just going to drag it up here for now. And we have all the files we need there. We could create a new file. We go right click, new folder. We go FTDX101 and we'll drag everything we need into that file. If it'll let me. It might make me extract it to it, so all we do is we just double click it, extract to, and then we'll find that file that we created, FTDX101. Where do we put that? On our desktop, didn't we? So we'll go desktop and we'll go, there it is there, click OK. There's all the files there, and if you look inside the file that we created, which is here, double click it, they're all there. So we now know where our files are. At the PC, we've plugged in the SD card. I'm going to go to the little file at the bottom here, and we're going to find it. So let's try a new volume. No, try removable disk. There it is there, FTDX101 with no firmware files. We'll double click that. This is what you'll see what I did there. We just double click the words FTDX101. Then we'll go, so we'll double click and we get this. So we need to put the files here. So let's find the files that we saved. We'll click the little file explorer again. We'll right click, and this time we'll just click the file explorer, and it should open another window, which gives us the opportunity now to find that file. So we go desktop, and we're looking for the FT101 file, which is here, look. And look, we want to move these all here. So let's try and copy. So we're going to go left click, highlight, copy, right click, then copy. Click on the file on where it says 101, paste. Hopefully they'll all appear there. So now you can eject. Now the safe way to eject is to right click and then go eject. And now you can take out your SD card and put it back in the radio. Right, back at my radio, haven't changed anything. Still says SD card, look. There's mine, it's going to plonk it in. And we'll go back. We'll back right out. And we'll go back in, extensions, SD card. We'll go to SD software version. That's what we've got now. Look, 22, 08, 07. You can see all the numbers there. 06, 0600. Then we'll go to, let's have a look now. SD card, firmware update, and it's checking to see if the files, and it's showing that the only one that needs doing is, as I thought, version 1.23, and it actually says no changes to the radio. I'm going to hit update, and it will just install it, and it's that easy. I think it's very easy, and even the new FT500 I've got here is the same. You actually hold down two buttons, put it in firmware mode, put the SD card in, and it just does it. So I'm very pleased that, you know, Yaesu are going down the easier firmware, because the FTM 300, 200, 100, yeah, quite hard to do the firmware if you ask me. So I don't know of any more firmware upgrades for the 101, but I mean it has massive potential, doesn't it? Same as for the 710, and I've used the 710, and I really like that radio as well. If you've got that, I think you've made a very wise choice for the cost. I think $1,000, and there you are, back on. Everything is expected. So function, extensions, and now says 123. And I don't know if you're meant to format the radio. If you are, someone tell me. But otherwise, firmware done. Bye for now, 7.3.